So Mac G says that women like Mini Dlamini and Mihlali Ndamase are exactly the same as Zoto Abantu, and they're selling sex. Only difference is Zoto Abantu lets people know exactly what she's doing, and these other girls like Mini Dlamini and Mihlali Ndamase are actually coming under the guise that I work so hard for my ish, so my YouTube channel or my influencership or whatever is how I get this bag.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle, and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. So you guys know what has been happening, what has been trending. Oh, but first things first. Somebody actually came into my comments and was like, girl, why are you always so late with the stories? I don't know how many times I've emphasized this, and I cannot stress it enough. My channel is not a gossip channel, all right? Yes, I do speak about what is trending, but I fall more in the category of commentary, where I literally come out here and I talk to you guys and I give you guys my opinion, right, and my views on what these trending situations are. I'm not trying to be the one to break the story. I just want you guys to come out here and listen to my views and opinions. Agree, disagree, let's get the conversation going, right? Let everybody else bust those videos out first. It's okay. There's always a difference in opinion in these videos. Well, some type of situation. And then there are those copycats type of situation. Anyway, let's jump into today's video, this video. I want to actually cross it out as I go down the list, as I go down the videos, right? First things first, we are talking about what has been trending since last week. Mac G exposing or talking about the it girls, right? And he did mention in the podcast last week that a lot of these it girls or influencers are just like Zoto Abantu. He said that these women sell sex, but the only difference is that Zoto Abantu actually tells people that, hey, I'm selling sex type of situation, and the other girls don't mention this, right? Now, I've been saying this ever since I've been on this channel, type of situation. I don't know, maybe it's because, I don't know. It can't be because I'm a woman. Maybe it is because I'm a woman that I caught so much flack for coming for all these other women. But these are the very same things that I was saying since last year about these influencers influencing people got shit. Alright? And I have done some videos about Uzoto Abantu and how I just feel like her whole situation is just very distasteful, especially at her age. Now, let's not get it twisted. She got a body that is banging for days type of situation, but damn, it's just what she's putting out there is, maybe it's just not for me. I don't like it. It's, no. So Mac G says that women like Mini Dlamini and Mihlali Ndamase are exactly the same as Zoto Abantu, and they're selling sex. Only difference is Zoto Abantu lets people know exactly what she's doing, and these other girls like Mini Dlamini and Mihlali Ndamase are actually coming under the guise that I work so hard for my ish, so my YouTube channel or my influencership or whatever is how I get this bag, how I have this fame. How I type of situation. And I've said that it's very strange. It doesn't make any sense how they have the things, sometimes even the homes that they have, cars that they drive. And you're like, on your sponsorships, on your YouTube videos, it Doesn't make any sense. Now, Mini Dlamini was mentioned in the podcast last week, and she has had a couple of gigs that you would think are lucrative type of thing. Not only that, she is a businesswoman too. So it does get a bit winky wonky when it comes to her. But then again, like I've said before, these industry people know each other so well. We don't know the things that they know. It's like going to these secret six dungeon parties and only the elite are there type of situation. They know each other, people that are in those circles. And they know what it takes to get to the top. Right? My question is, because Mac G said that for Mihlali, not Mihlali, for Mira Mini to get that television gig that she has, her main one, I think some sports thing, she had to sleep with some DSTV boss or bosses, I don't know, something like that. Don't quote me on that. How plausible is it really, And if Mini Lamini had to do that, what does it say about all the other people that came before her or that are coming up after her? People like Bonang Mateba, people like, I don't know, you know what I mean, type of situation. Does everybody have to sleep their way to the top? Somebody in my comments last week also said to me that I seem so concerned, like I have genuine concern if these girls are actually in danger or not. I am concerned because it's getting very freaky dicky, especially after that hit list, that Edwin Sodi hit list came out. It's quite concerning. And now when you listen to what McG was saying about Mini Lamini having to sleep with DSTV bosses for her to get the gigs that she gets, it's like, is this sexual harassment? Are these women really being placed in these positions and they're doing what they're doing out of fear? Because if they don't, what else can they do? If they don't get that job, if they don't put out. You understand what I mean? There are some people like Miss XO. And once again, I'm going to have to use her as an example because she's so loud and so proud and so open about how she lives her life. Right? That will tell you that I don't care what people think. Yafeba. So what? So what if you are wafeba, whatever. I'm gonna remind you guys once again what she said, that she wasn't gonna go back home where she came from without making something of herself in Johannesburg. Are these girls facing the same thing? And is it sexual harassment? But then again, it's like, how thirsty or hungry are you for this entertainment game that you're going to put out and sell your soul? Because let's face it, you're selling your soul. You are no better than the girls that get pooped on in Dubai. If you're going to sell your VJJ. That's the point that Meji was trying to make, that none of these girls are any better than Zoto because everybody's judging Zoto. And yes, we are. It's like she's too old for this shit. You know what I mean? We're judging you. We are judging. And then you find with the influencers and stuff, they keep these things very hush-hush because they don't want to be judged or hated on type of situation. But are these girls actually in trouble? It's intersections. Is anybody even safe? Is anybody being protected? Like protection, sexual protection type of situation? It's very, very unsettling. Right? So Meiji kind of blew the lid on this one, letting people know that Mini Lamini was sleeping with GSTV bosses. Now, I cannot confirm nor deny that this is true because I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just letting you guys know what I heard on Meji's podcast. But it's very understandable for people to sway and believe what sway to the side of Meji and what he's saying, because from the beginning of time we've heard about women being exploited in the workplace, and they have to put out to get in type of situation. My question is, how far would you go? How far would you go? And if this whole thing is true, I'm gonna say this now. This is apparent, it is alleged. It was said by McG on McG's podcast. But how far would you go to make it in the entertainment industry or to make it in any other industry, in corporate, medicine, anything? Would you open your legs to further your career? Because I don't think that everyone that is in the industry does that. I don't know. I'm not there in those meetings, negotiations, and all that kind of shizness. But how far would you go? You see, it kind of gets very blurry and winky wonky when you start asking, is it sexual harassment? You know? Or are they just thoughts and hoes that want the bag no matter what? Because we can classify them as thoughts and hoes because they come out onto Instagram and the internet flaunting the things that they have acquired. These very big houses, nice cars, lavish lifestyles, bags, shoes, and all that kind of stuff. And yet they don't divulge how they actually got these things, misleading the public and the younger generation that's coming up. It's deception. But the influencer got shit. And it's very sad. And I've been saying this since I've been on this channel. Right? So are they just thoughts and hoes? Or have they fallen under? Or are they prey to sexual harassment to thrive and survive in their respective industries? It's very scary, isn't it? Kind of makes you wonder. Right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I feel sorry for these girls because most of the time they all do have this I don't care what people say what you want. I don't care. We don't have concrete proof or evidence. How do you feel sorry for someone that behaves that way? But then again, these girls are put in these situations where they become so hardened. You know, you might say that a girl that's working in corporate, busting her ass 9 to 5, overtime, all these things, is working so hard. But you can't say in the same breath that these hands, these holes and thoughts that have to put out to get in, are also working very hard, busting their vajayjays. They are. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being pretty on the face and not so pretty down there? But can you also imagine being compared with Zoto Wabantu? I cannot. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, there's nothing wrong. I don't with Zoto Wabantu. I don't agree with Zoto Wabantu's lifestyle or her career choice when it comes to the performances that she does. I've seen the videos. Man, they are deep. She has men groping her vagina. Like, we aren't even gonna talk about the CV at this point. It's just random people touching your private parts. You can just imagine what's happening behind the scenes with the big bosses. You know what I mean? It's like higher grade, lower grade. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I don't know why. The laughter just came out of my body type of situation. But it is all disgusting. And I just feel like the upcoming generation, you need to value yourselves more and stop listening to these influencers that influence you guys shit and brands and sponsors and companies. Can we start getting influencers that are going to influence us not only to buy a product, but that actually lead and live a clean lifestyle? Because these people are not getting cancelled for the shady things. And we all know that it's wrong to sell your VJJ. No matter how much you want to justify it and say, selling your VJJ has been happening since the beginning of time. It was probably the first job in the world. Baby, it makes you feel dirty. Therefore, it is dirty. Somewhere deep down inside, you feel bad about what the hell you are doing. I even said, imagine just having an old, greasy, thick man. Like, I'll vomit. I might have a stroke, something like that. You know what I mean? I can't put myself. I'm gonna need to be with somebody that is super fine and super sexy. You know, somebody that I'm attracted to, and it's not a transaction. Somebody like my man. For me. You know what I mean? I can't, no, I can't. That is just, intimacy is just, it's very sacred. It's very deep. You can't just, I don't know how people are programmed. You just give it out for money. The love of money. Money is the root of all evil. That's a fact. No matter if you want to dress it up and say whatever you want to say, the fact of the matter is money is the root of all evil. It makes you do these shady things. Now, in closing this video, I'm not saying that any of these allegations or rumors are true. I'm just saying that my G said this. And he's in the industry and has been for some time. So maybe he knows a thing or two about what's really freaky diggily going on. And now, it just kind of does seem like it's plausible. But there's something in me that says that these girls are in trouble. Or they were in trouble. Or had to do what they felt that they had to do. You cannot feel like you have to do something like that, guys. There must be another way. There are many women in the industry that did not have to open their legs. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe you're not talented enough. Maybe you're just not good enough. And that's why you have to lead to that or resort to that. If it is true that these girls are doing this. Right? You need to trust your brain. You need to trust how smart you are. You need to trust that you are great, lady, baby. Like, wow. You need to trust that you are more than just a vajayjay. And don't let a man or anyone tell you otherwise, because it doesn't make any freaky, dickily sense. Right? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And also do please go and subscribe to my other channels. And I'll see you guys there. Bye.